Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, Techado again. And at first, it's been a week that we have not given you any sort of videos or anything. The reason behind is that a lot of the projects that we have picked up, most of them are actually not going through at a very fast pace that we are expecting. That includes rebel bots and stuff like that. But today's video, it's about Sunflowerland, and later on in this episode we are going to do some updates. Actually I should do that on my next video, where about the other project as Soulcraft, and keep you updated with all those projects, what's going on with them, and what I am actually exploring. So let's quickly dive into Sunflowerland and change our scene. So Sunflowerland, finally, it has got a lot of potential. Finally things are coming up to be. It's coming up to be a better game than it was before, because previously it was just you going to craft, certain items and trying to sell that. Then they dropped that trading feature, which I'm pretty sure you guys already know about it, where you can sell between players and earn some SFL. Before we jump in, let's share, because a lot of the time a lot of people are first time watching to projects like this. So let's see token price of SFL. We do this all the time. So token price came back after, yeah, after like it dropped down from 0.9, it went all the way to 0.5, and now it is back up again at 0.07. It is kind of sitting in its 24-hour high, to be honest. But if you consider year to date it started at 39 cents, and then in a bear market, somebody like this to survive and still hold a $17,410 trading volume, which is insane for a game that is actually free to join. It's actually interesting to see that this project is still thriving, while a lot of paid projects, they have sunk, and there is no coming back of this. Well, going back to our original stuff and changes, I am pretty sure you guys have collected all your cakes, and once you have collected all of your cakes, you can actually sell these cakes. Already, I think I've already sold those cakes, and you have minted your apron. So that was a rare NFT item. So if you go out here, as you can see, I've already minted my apron. So what was the apron all about? Apron was for, gives you 20% extra SFL while you're selling cakes. So 20% of $10 is like 2 SFL more. So whenever you are making cakes like this, you can literally sell in the kitchen, like okay, we will be going through this again. So every time you are making cakes and everything, you should have to go through kitchen and everything. um, you are going to get more of the value. So right now, as you can see, you can get a radish cake. Radish cake requires 15 eggs, and it requires 10 wheat and 25 radishes. 4 days is left for that. And a radish cake is going to be, we're at 16.8, and you get 20% more on top of it if you have an apron. And now you can mint your SFL, which is actually crazy that after such a long time of wait, you can actually do that. Also, apart from war, and that war is going on, as you can see, Team Goblin versus Team Farmer. I'm Team Goblin, and we are not doing that bad actually. We're 49.3, while they are 50.7%. Not that bad. There is a war section out here. Go ahead and click on that, and you will see what do you have to do to get like war bonds. You have to exchange like 500 potatoes, I think 50 cauliflower, 50 cabbage, and 10 eggs. Once you get that, you can get like 50 war bonds, which again you can get rare items. A lot of you folks have been asking in the channel about trading, and should you do trading, which is kind of included in their thing. So for example, if I go up here, and I can select trade, and I can list stuff to trade. You can sell peer to peer, you can sell from a person to person. You can also actually go to OpenSea and try to list your stuff. So if you go to OpenSea, you will be looking for sunflowerland collectibles, and out here you can see that's the price of wood, carrot. So how much is wood? It is 0.01 matic. I mean, it's free to make, so people are just, you can sell in higher quantity if you want, like how many you want or anything, you know, like that's actually cool. But remember this, that whenever you are taking out your stuff, now you have to pay tax. So yeah, so have to remember that. So as you can see out here, I'll read this through again. War bonds can be exchanged for rare items at Goblin Village. The players with most war bonds will get access to limited items. So make sure you are doing the war bonds to get like exclusive items. At the end of each week, the top warrior will be airdropped items. Over the course of the war, the winning side will be rewarded with bounty. Make sure you follow the latest war news on Discord and Twitter. They're actually making this very interesting, because there is a lot of less games up there which is a P2E game. Even though this is not considered, this should not be considered as a P2E. It's like just a video game giving you a little bit of rewards here and there, but actually it is thriving and it has potential. What I was also actually interested is how much is Sunflowerland Farms going for, because let's see that. Sunflower Land Farms. Okay, so okay, price recently listed 40 matic. Somebody's selling this for 1 ETH. Somebody's selling this for 2 ETH. 8 matic. Okay, that's interesting that you can actually put your stuff into sale also, which is pretty amazing. So the problems that we were facing with our going to OpenSea and trying to trade that in OpenSea has been resolved. So now you can take your stuff out of your farm and try to sell that. So this was more or less the current update. Make sure you guys are leveling up faster, because if you don't level up, you'll not be rewarded that much. I'm waiting for my farming to go up all the way up to level 10, so that I can get another skill unlocked. And if you are trying to joining this game, try to buy a farm which is already decked out, so that you don't have to go through this process of buying everything separately and all that stuff. So yeah, make sure you're doing this cakes. This cakes will give you a lot of SFL which you can actually sell. So how much do I have right now? I have 25 SFL. It's nothing actually, but 25 multiplied by 0.07, looking at $1.75 up here. And if you collect all of these, you're making another like 50-60 SFL. 60 SFL. Basically, you're just maintaining your maintaining your matic transactions and stuff like that. The main focus of yours should be going for more of items, crafts and items and everything. Try to get as many boosts as you can. As many boosts as you can. You have to do something like that. So make sure you are having all these boost items in your farm. Otherwise, like if you can get a Woody the Beaver, Foreman Beaver, it's very helpful, gives you free literally wood, and you can actually sell that wood or trade that wood. Just gets you free revenue, to be honest. That's it from the channel Techado. I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. I hope you are keeping in track with what's going on in Sunflowerland. Sometimes they're very overwhelming, because they really are focused on their game, and earning on your side might not be that much, but probably the only game right now that's making at least something out of in this beer economy. That's there, and that's holding sustainability. A lot of other games have literally died off, and this game is still sustaining itself. So good job on that part of the teams and the developers that are making right decisions, right choice, keeping everybody interactive, so that influencers like us or content creators like us do not have to come in and pitch in any sort of ideas and stuff like that. Everything is just put in place. It's amazing to watch. Alrighty, guys. So that will be all from the channel Techado. I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. Our next video is going to be Rebel bots and what's going on with Rebel bots. We're going to dive in deep. We are going to go through all their Discord, and we are going to see what is the current update of Rebel bots, because as far as I know, there's a lot of people that have invested in Rebel bots. So stay tuned.